Another band director finalist drops out of the running.
D'Angelo Russell makes a big announcement.
And a campus sorority is suspended.
All that and more right here on Buckeye News Now.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ritika Shah.
And I'm Ariana Bernard. You're watching Buckeye News Now.
The second finalist for the position of the Ohio State Marching Band Director has dropped out of the running. Corey Sperlin, who is currently the Marching Band Director at Auburn University, withdrew himself from consideration. Barry Hauser of the University of Illinois dropped out of the running earlier this month. OSU originally said the search process for a new director was supposed to wrap up by mid-February, but according to an email sent to athletic and marching band students, the search committee will meet again on Wednesday to decide how to move forward. The previous director, Jonathan Waters, was fired after an Ohio State investigation found a sexualized culture within the band.
The women's fraternity, Kappa Kappa Gamma, has been suspended from Ohio State's campus until 2017. The organization received a 2-year suspension after a hazing incident that occurred earlier this year. An investigation by the Office of Student Life found that the Beta Nu chapter violated the Student Code of Conduct and failed to comply with the sanctions in a cease and desist letter they received in early March. At the end of the suspension, the chapter can petition Student Life to be reinstated.
The Ohio Union may have looked a little different this Monday as the Ohio Union Activities Board hosted an arcade day. Buckeye gamers gathered together for a day filled with laser tag, bumper cars, and many more activities. The Lantern Assistant Arts Editor Sally Ann Roybal was at the arcade event and has more on this story.
Today we are having Arcade Day in the Union from 4 to 8. It's just a fun way for students to come out, relieve some stress, play on some games, relive those 90s days. We have laser tag and bumper cars and some old school arcade games, so lots of fun stuff for students to just play.
OUAB offered many activities for students to enjoy on a midday Monday break.
So we have skee ball, we have some glow-in-the-dark games as well, so glow-in-the-dark putt-putt. We have classic riding games on bikes, arcade games that you can play Pac-Man on, lots of cool stuff.
Here's what one student had to say about all the fun and games.
Came here for Arcade Day. We played some glow-in-the-dark ping pong and about to do some, I think, bumper cars, right? Yeah. Good times.
Signing off for Lantern TV, this is Sally Ann Rubel.
On Wednesday night, the Buckeye baseball team completed a 2-game sweep over the Morehead State Eagles. This leaves the Buckeyes with a 28-10 overall record. Freshman pitcher Jacob Niegemeyer was drilled in the wrist of his throwing arm by a line drive during the 6th inning. Coach Greg Beals spoke about Jacob's injury and current status after the game.
He took the ball right off this knot on the wrist, so it's probably going to require. He's pretty sore right now. It's a line drive directly to the bone. We're going to get an x-ray in the morning and hope for the best.
In other sports news, All-American Ohio State basketball player D'Angelo Russell announced he will be declaring for the NBA draft to ESPN.com on Wednesday. The freshman guard spent only 1 year in Columbus before deciding to pursue the June draft. Lantern TV attended today's press conference where Russell further discussed his decision to leave the Buckeyes for the pros.
I didn't take a long time to make this decision for any attention or for anybody to criticize me or whatnot. It was more like I didn't know. I wasn't for sure, and I wanted to get with my family, the coaching staff, and really take the time to make this decision. It's hard leaving my brothers, my teammates, and once a Buckeye, you're always a Buckeye, so I'll never forget that.
Why you might spot some puppies in training on campus.
And see how fine art seniors showed off their talents.
Stay with us. Paws for Ability is a new organization that has made its way to Ohio State. The program allows students to train service dogs that will be given to children with disabilities. I spoke to the president of the newly found club to give you an inside look into how it all works. It's called Paws for Ability, and its goal is to train and place service dogs in the hands of children with disabilities to enrich their lives. Paws for Ability is located in Xenia, Ohio, and fosters programs on campus at local universities.
I just Googled and I came across Paws For Ability's website, and I noticed that they had a university program.
This year, fifth-year senior Lynn Agee took the lead on bringing the program to Ohio State. The program gives students a dog for a semester, and there are no limitations on where the dogs travel.
In the morning, I would, take him outside, make sure he had his breakfast, and I would get him dressed because he always had a vest on, and he would go to every one of my classes with me. Then we could take him out to, if I needed to go to Kroger, he went with me to Kroger. So, I plopped him in the car, and we went to Kroger.
Like the puppies themselves, the Paws for Ability Club at Ohio State is growing fast as Lynn holds interviews for the first time.
The reason I wanted to create this club is just to get more people involved because I know there are other animal lovers out there like me, and I actually am in the process of doing interviews and applications, and I had 25 applicants.
Even though the program is brand new, some students who have not signed up for the program thought positively of it and expressed interest.
I think that sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a pretty awesome experience, like stuff that you wouldn't learn in the classroom, something you would, only get an experience like that.
Lynn says most of the dogs get placed with children with autism and epilepsy and serve as behavioral comfort blankets.
I've talked to so many parents who just feel so much better about their just life in general because they not only have their eyes on their child at all times, but this dog is with them at all times, and they can smell. They can smell when a seizure is about to happen. So, a lot of times they can just kind of catch it before it explodes.
Although Lynn said saying goodbye to her first service dog was difficult, she added the end result was truly rewarding.
This is my passion. I love doing this, and I get to do it every single day, and the end result is helping a child who needs it.
Reporting for Lantern TV, I'm Ariana Bernard.
Seniors completing their Bachelor in Fine Arts degrees recently had the chance to display their work in a gallery downtown. The 2015 BFA exhibit is running through May 9th at the Urban Arts Space, a gallery that's been voted the best in Columbus for the 4th year in a row, according to a Columbus Alive readers poll. Take a look at some of the displays.
My favorite part about it is that just how diverse the work is. There's art and tech, there's photography, there's painting and drawing, there's ceramics. There's every different type of art that we offer here. There's over 40 students graduating this semester, and so everyone's work is so diverse. And I think the best thing about it is that they were able to accommodate so many different styles of work and find a space that fit everyone's needs so perfectly.
Earth Day was on Wednesday, but some Ohio State students hope to inspire the campus community to be more sustainable every day. The President and Provost Council is currently working to create a list of more eco-friendly guidelines for the university by July. They are also looking for student voice about what green initiatives Ohio State should tackle first.
What ideas they think the president and provost should follow through on. And these ideas can be multi-million-dollar ideas, huge scale things let's recommend that they put solar panels on every new building built at Ohio State to save energy.
Mother Nature provided another punch of cold weather this week on the heels of finals. With Oval Beach sitting empty for now, it might help us all to stay motivated to finish out the semester.
And with the school year ending, you might have already packed up your winter jackets, but meteorologist John Bangoff is here to tell us if you'll need to pull them out again. John?
Rithka and Ariana, don't put those jackets away quite yet. Cooler weather heading into the weekend. At least the sun shines out today. The high of 51 degrees. It does feel quite a bit warmer than it did yesterday because of that sunshine keeping you nice and warm. Breezy throughout the afternoon. It is going to be chilly. Tomorrow morning we get all the way down to 31 degrees, and for that reason the National Weather Service has issued a freeze warning for us here in Columbus. Hard to believe. At the end of April we already are still having a freeze warning. For tomorrow we do recover just a little bit, high of 57 degrees. It will be a chilly start. Some frost on the grass as you're heading out to class tomorrow morning, but by the afternoon we recover quite nicely. Going to be mostly sunny through the afternoon, dropping down only to 39 by Saturday morning. And then on Saturday we have another system that's going to come through, bringing a little bit more rain. A little bit cooler because that sunshine's not going to be out on Saturday, high of 51 degrees. I do expect a stray shower or thunderstorm throughout the afternoon, anywhere between a 1/10 and a 1/4 of an inch possible. On Sunday, those clouds continue to linger. Partly sunny skies getting up a little bit higher to 59 degrees. It's still pretty below normal though. And then for Monday, we do get a little bit warmer, up to 64 degrees for the last day of classes. Mostly sunny skies. Average high this time of year is about 65. I do expect it to stay around that temperature for most of next week, but it's good because it keeps us all inside studying. I'm meteorologist John Bangoff. Back to you guys in the studio.
That's all we have for you this week on Buckeye News Now.
Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week.